It is Don Quixote. We seen him earlier today. But here's the big head that I was asked for. You see that? That's Don Quixote. Excuse me. Picture of Don or a statue. You see? His leg looks is just as big as mine, but it's not. He's massive. Look, in comparison. See? Massive. Yeah. ¿Y sabe él? Él gusta jabalí. Él no pasa nada, pero él come el perro. Okay. You know, Giva. Sorry, there was just a husky. Yeah, obviously an apartment living husky. And the husky wasn't very happy to see Grizzles. See the Grizz, you don't give a fuck about them stupid dogs that live in apartments. And neither do the Captain Jack do, boys. Eh? Don't give a fuck about them silly apartment dogs, do. Sitting at the doors barking all day, sitting on terraces barking all day. Come out to piss on the lampposts. There's no functional. No functional. Mucha construction. See, some people understands me attempts of Spanish speaking. Some people, and I find very appealing and reassuring. So what I just said to the lady there is she came for the water fountain, but the water fountain is not functioning because the construction is going on. Up, up, see, a big hole, and another hole. So here we are, going live because our boy David Fryer asked us to. Who's in the chat today? Daniel Berry, happy Tuesday. Welcome. Bare Bones, Purple Aki, Vicky the Silent Assassin, Sunset Vibes, yo yo yo, with the official. The first time you see me in town. Hey, Sunset Vibes, official, huh? Darling Mrs. Magpie, yo yo yo. Miss Magpie, I'm surprised you're even here today. You know, I thought you'd be out on the town celebrating the hubby's birthday. Don't tell me you got drunk at lunchtime. And yeah, no, your hubby don't drink, do he? Amanda Dole, yo yo yo, nice to see you. Oh, and Glacier Shark, Nice. 9:30 in the evening. Supermarkets are closed. I think I was a bit late coming into the town today because, yeah, went down to the supermarket and they're already starting to close. But that's all good. Very, very, very respectful and that beautiful Miss Magpie. I went for your lunch, went for a meal out, and now back home to party because the hubby's got work in the morning. Well, Amanda Dole, do you know, like I'm not sure how I'm doing today. Do you know, I've been communicating with a few people's. You know, it's like this morning when I came to town on my way home. I only came to town for the lady just put me in her caravan, allowed me stay in her caravan. I've only come to town to get her ice and tobacco this morning. Um, wow. And now I've come to take the dogs for a walk. You know, walk around the block, big block, many blocks. But yeah, I've come around walking, give the dog some exercise. Yeah, it's nice seeing people I haven't seen for 4 years. It's very nice, but at the same time, it's like, you know, I've got a lot going on. Although I've got nothing going on, I've got a lot going on. You know, I got a lot that I got to sort out. You know, and it's like, wow, yeah, it's it's nice to have a space where I can relax, no expectations. There's our Grizzles. Mummy was Japanese. Mummy was German Shepherd, and Daddy was Japanese Akita. That's our Grizzles. Captain Jack, his daddy was Shih Tzu, and his mother was a bit of all sorts. And I know his mother. I know her mother. I know her grandmother. I know her great grandmother. Yeah. And Grizzles, I know his mom and his dad. Yeah. They're passed now. Yeah, they passed in my care. Old age and virus. The daddy was very ill. You know, he got the sandfly virus, and the mammy was old age. And yeah, they're beautiful boys. I get a lot of compliments, but like here's a funny one. Yeah, I'm walking down the downer this time round. Yeah, and there's this dude. He's got a dog about the same size as Captain Jack. The dude picks him up. Yeah, I seen him stop, and he picks him up. Next thing, yeah, something clicked in me, so I picked Grizzles up. Yeah. I mean, like, it's one thing picking up a little dog like Captain Jack that's less than 10 kilo. But, you know, to pick up a 40 kilo dog, you know, like, yeah, I made myself laugh by doing that. Did you get me, yeah? How far from the beach am I? 35 kilometers from the nearest beach. 35 kilometers from the nearest beach. And Bare Bones is on the snap, crackle, and pop. Wicked. Toby reminds you of Dr. Lecter. Lecter. King's great with other dogs, but Lecter not so much. Happy days. Yeah. That's nice. So it's very warm here in Spain. Today, I think we've had 37 Celsius, which is like warm. My phone was overheating today, lots. And this is where why I cut me live off earlier. You know, because my phone was overheating. I was sat in company, and you know, whilst I sat there, the phone kept shutting on and off. So, no functionality, amigo. And so this evening, I said, "Feck it, yeah." David Fryer sent me a comment on one of my previous lives. He asked me to go live, and so here I am live. I decided to sit still. Oh, street lights have just popped on, and so here I am. I wasn't planning on going live, you know, like yeah, but here we are, live. Happy, happy. I wonder what it's like if I plug me a charger in. How's me sound? Or maybe I'll just talk my way out and wait till the phone dies, and then I'll put my phone on charge. It's the evening time, so the town smells like food. Yeah. If people in the houses are cooking and all the restaurants are cooking, that's why it smells like food around here. In a minute, I'm tempted to go and check out a couple of the restaurants, not because I can afford to, but because I just want to. You know, the smell of food makes me want food. I think you know what that's like. You know, getting the smell of food makes you hungry. Hola. Es suave. Es suave. Es grande, 40 kilos. Those people just walk past with a Portuguese water dog. So let's go and see how the battery holds out. I'm a little bit peed off about a couple of things. I mean, people, yeah, with social benefits from foreign countries, they'll get their allowance every 2 weeks. They'll get their allowance every month, whatever, you know, and them's there fucking every day begging for crack, begging for smack. And then genuine homeless people out down on their luck, we don't get a looking. Because the crackheads and smackheads just and drunks just take over the streets. There's a lot of jealousy. Oh, dog's trying to fucking kill me. This is a town square. Oh, there you go. That's the fellow with his Doberman. Although he's not with his Doberman. Hold up. Where going now? You're allowed to defend yourself. Hola, chiquitillo. ¿Cuántos años tu perro? ¿Cuántos años? 11. Wow. Es muy joven. Pero lo visto, joven. Cachorro. Wow. 12 years of age. Yeah. And the man's trying to encourage him to start on captain and grizzles. 12 years of age. That man deserves a punch in the head. Wouldn't you say? Hmm? Whoa, potato chips. Smell them potato chips. Whoa. Oh, I do miss potato chips. Fried potatoes. Mmm. Salt and vinegar. Mmm. Mayonnaise and ketchup. Why not? Hold on. Mmm. So our first night in Orgiva, a couple of nights ago, we arrived like 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't know if you were tuned in yesterday when I came up here, but I never walked up this way. Well, he's walking up here now, and it's nice, nice little park. Hmm? Couple of benches. Last night they was playing poker. I wonder who they poking tonight. Nobody. It's closed. But a nice, relaxed space, you know. Me and me two boys, we slipped over in that corner there. Very nice. Very nice. Fake grass on the ground. Aye. Reminding you of the Scooby Doo show. When Scooby jumps up in Shaggy's arms. I met one of my buddies today, and in the 4 years that I've not seen him, he's given up on meat, and he's given up on alcohol, and he said, fuck the world of all those dodgy vampire energy sucking fuckwits. And he said, when he seen me, he smiled, he greeted me with his arms wide open, and he says, Steve, good to see you. And I'm like, dude, serious, wow. And when he explained that he'd given up the alcohol and given up eating meat, I said, dude, you know, like you are looking a bit healthy, you know, in comparison how I remember you. And also, you are looking very, a lot smaller, you know, you're quite bigger. And he received the compliments as I received the compliment of being greeted by him. You know, because he's one of the people that are like, I don't know, a strong character. Yeah. And extremely settled in the environment. Hold up. Hello. Hold up. Hi. He's open until 11. That's a Yorkshire Terrier barking at us. That's funny, isn't it? How they sit at restaurants with out-controlled animals, antagonizing all passers-by with a dog. There's a nice little Westie, being good. He's a quiet boy. Hello, Westie. Hmm. Yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, we raised €50. It's still in me PayPal because like paying somebody €10 to extract €40. It's like yeah. I'd rather wait until I've got like 100 in there, and then I can relax for a couple of weeks. With €40, there's not much relaxing time with that. So I wait. And what would I be doing if I had €40 in my pocket now? Probably getting a dirty fat kebab or a burger. Yeah. And that's stupid. So I keep reminding myself by walking around the town at times like this, I remind myself, just like giving Grizzles a bit more exercise than what he's used to. Walking around towns, around all the smells available. Maybe I'll teach him that I feed him, and he don't need to be looking elsewhere. I've had a terrible day smoking today. I've smoked about 6 cigarettes. Well, roll-ups. I don't smoke cigarettes. And if people try to give me cigarettes, I refuse them. I don't like cigarettes. I like me rolling tobaccos. Oh, I smell a barbecue. Whoa, barbecues. I love the smell of a barbecue. I sound good. I sound good. Are you happy at the caravan? Yes and no. Yes and no. Yes, yes, yes. 90% yes, but a little bit no, because like the lady's got elderly cats and elderly dogs, and it seems like last week one of her cats died, and so it's the remaining cat is an elderly cat, and a little bit nervous of new dogs being around the place. And so today I've said, if the cat is so uncomfortable, yeah, I'd rather not be there. I don't want to cause any animals any stress whatsoever. Mm. And so we'll see. It's not fair if a cat be locked up indoors, by its own accord because it's nervous of newcomers. That's not fair. I don't like them at all. It is just like if you go to DC, you see them lying on the bench. I know, Amanda, I know. For me, growing up in England and Ireland, there's an amount of alcohol and drug abuse, but when you see people coming from foreign countries, with their with their social benefits, and then them, loitering around the place. For me, I hates it. I hates it. And that's why I never got on that hippie community. And that's why I don't get on in many places, because I see the capitalizing, exploiting. I mean, I'm not sure about DC. Do they get social benefits that encourages them drug addictions? I'm not sure. You know, we're going to sit down by the church and wait for the church bells to ring. 9 minutes. 9 minutes for the ding dongs. I count my blessings, you know. Yeah, I've come to the street when I was 15, and I've never had drug addictions, never been alcohol addictions. Yeah, I've smoked me marijuana, and I loves me marijuana. But for the last week, you know, it's like I won't bother. I haven't bothered. And here's a little secret. Uh, Everywhere around this environment, the community, marijuana is there. Yeah, I say I'm never short of marijuana if I want it. But to smoke marijuana is an hashish of qualities. You know, you need to be around the peoples, and you need dollars eventually. Eventually, people stop giving, stop sharing. Because, like most drug dealers, they give you and give you and give you just so they can draw you in. It's an old mugs game. And I think I'm very, very lucky. Having allergies to the marching powder of cocaine's, having allergies. Tried and tested as a youth, you know, like in my teenage years. Yeah, to recognize, yeah, I'm allergic to that stuff. And looking at the statistics, I think I'm one in 27,000 that is allergic to the cocaine. Yeah. Which, you know, back in the day, I remember working the festivals, meeting South American peoples, and them, Steve, get to South America. You'll be a rich man. You know, the people will give you a house, they'll give you farms, and all you have to do is be on watch, you know. Just let off the rifle every now and again if there's any dodgy characters or doings. My biggest problem is what to do with myself. Yeah. One, like many times this past week or two, I have not felt like smoking tobacco, marijuana's just not felt like it. But I still feel fucking stoned. I don't feel stoned like I've had a spliff. I just feel stoned. Her previous cat, Mrs. Magpie, died of a urinal infection. Yeah, an urinal infection. Yo, 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 King Charles, what's happening? How's your van? Have you moved into your van yet, King Charles? Are you going to see the summer fruit? Are you working or are you in Spain? What's the story? And King Charles, I thank you sincerely, massively, much love, for your support, and I thank you so much for your support. Really, ladies and gentlemen, there's people like the King Charles. Yesterday, King Charles and Kev sent us a donation, and it's King Charles. Like the beautiful blues. Like yeah, and the Kev and T1. These are the people that have been keeping me alive for the last few months. There's been other supporters, John, for example. Yeah, he gave me 20 quid a couple of days ago. Yeah. But with the need of topping up the phone so I can stay in contact with you guys, the 20 I had in my PayPal, that went on my phone yesterday. Yep. So, 9 house, start work tomorrow. Fair play, fair play. Amanda, my dogs are very happy. You know, they want for nothing. Yeah, them very happy. Them passported, microchipped, vaccinated. They get regular fucking worming tablets. They got food every day. You know, they get tidbits. Anything I'm eating, I share with them. They're loved everywhere I go. I make sure that they're safe and protected as much as possible. It's only when they goes off on their own with the dog mentality, half savage, that they've ever had any issues. In my care, they've never, never had any issues. Uh, Captain Jack, he's had a couple of bigger dogs going on him because he goes off. He goes to meet them. And other dogs have been free. Dogs doing what they do, but like I protect them. But sometimes it's impossible when they goes off ahead of you. Like yeah, when they runs off ahead, marking their territories on their adventures, it's quite difficult. And for sure, T1, for sure. I'll be, I'm here. Es suave, te quiero perros, es muy bueno. Sí, nombre Grisus. Madre pasta Iron Man, padre Yakita. Claro. 4 años atrás, con el chico de Subilan, abandonado 30 perros. And you rescue total. You'll be the antes, you'll be the beneficio, and toma, pero regular. Sí, gracias. Luego. that was a nice young lady in her 30s. I could see she was very attracted to Grizzles. So I just, intercepted her walk. I didn't move. I remained sitting there, and I shared the information about Grizzles and his family. And she walked away with a great big smile. She was able to pet Grizzles. I said he's a very soft, loving dog. And yeah, she enjoyed that. And that's what I like. I like, I like it. I see a lot of people, like I said, yeah, I've seen people picking their dogs up because Grizzle's on the same road as them. And this evening, yeah, like I said, I had to pick Grizzles up just to take the piss out of a stupid twat with his little dog. I had to pick Grizzles up, man. Grizzles is 40 kilos. Do you get me? Yeah. I pick him up, no bother. Oh, dear. I laugh and I'm still laughing. Yeah, but I gotta stop laughing because I look like a fucking crazy man. Do you get me? Yeah, laughing to myself. Yeah. Guns N' Roses. What's your favorite song? Oh dear. He's wearing a Guns N' Roses t-shirt, advertising Guns N' Roses. I ask him what his favorite song is, and he says, "I don't understand." And fair enough. Oh, hermana, muchas gracias. Muchas gracias. Guapas. Lady there in the car just gave Grizzles €1. Hey, Grizzles, sí, y Capitan. Gracias. We're not sat here for this. It's a little bit weird sitting in a church and people stopping at the traffic lights. I suppose they're kind of used to it. I think they're kind of used to people begging at traffic lights. I'm not sure, but I'm not here begging. I'm here talking to you guys. And yes, Mrs. Magpie, having a phone call from John, it was very, very uplifting, very reassuring. As you know, yeah, like John was not verbal on YouTube until he came to me channel, and to see John progress in the social platform as well as going out in the world socializing, we've seen John, as he is. And then for me, then it's like when John reassures me, like people paying him, to go and have a coffee, go and get something to eat. For me, that's like when he said to me, Steve, these people want to do it. You cannot refuse them because all you do is upset people by refusing them. So for me, it's like there's that connection, and I think that is more coming from John because he's like doing the social platforming, interacting with the peoples and encouraging the people. I think that encouragement coming from John was a little bit different than most others that I've seen. He's not a junkie. He's not an alcoholic. Yeah. And so for me, he's like, yeah, he loves his women, and he loves the attention of women. But in all fairness, what normal man doesn't? Yeah, seriously, I'm a fucking weirdo because I'm not looking for the attention of the ladies. Yeah. And I think most men, really, I think they're a bunch of fucking weirdos if they weren't dirty old men. Do you get me? And this is one of the jokes that I have on mainstream peoples because it's like flipping, yeah. My vocabulary is a little bit messy for a lot of people to take on board. But then, like in the long run, if people questioned rather than ignoring, yeah, and feeling targeted, if people questioned and made relations, then it'd be much easier socializing on these platforms. I think face to face, a lot of people would be more inclined to, like go more questioning rather than, like taking things personal. All right, why is my phone frozen? That's better. Amanda Dole, we try and catch up, do a live tomorrow. At the moment, a few issues with the with the how to charge my phone and stuff. Like, yeah. But I'll get it sorted. I'll get on top of it. And this is one of the things. Coming into town at times where people are going shopping, I get to meet the people that I need to be meeting. And I met one man this evening that knows me from down the river, and he's got a van, and he volunteered. He volunteered to help me collect my things. But like collecting my things and take them where? If I have to be considerate to this lady and her cat, then like moving me things there ain't practical or sensible. But I know now that I do have somebody with a van that is willing to help me. And like I said to him, mate, yeah, I cannot afford to pay you. Yeah, so when I've got some money to pay you, I'll be in touch. Yeah, because I do want to collect me things. I don't want to abandon me things and see these people's exploiting me even more than they have. Buenas noches. Es muy suave, pero my dogs are soft. I'm rough on the edges. Do you have a good day, Amanda? And thank you for joining. Insurance on the minibus is 840, and that's insuring as a camper. That's all right, isn't it? 480 for a year. That's pretty sound. Well, when I was first looking at insurance, yeah, for Ford Orion, 1.6, 1.6 gear, E-type, I think, E-type of gear, and that they wanted 10,000 off of me. You know, hold on, fine enough. And so for me, like, whoa, yeah, I, that was crazy, crazy dollars to be considering. 10K for insurance of a vehicle. Why? So yeah, I never had insurance. Never in my life have I had insurance. That's a bit naughty, really, isn't it? Unfortunately, I'm not sure if those traffic lights are broken or whether at this time of day it's free for all. But those lights seem to be on the orange flashing. And they done this last night as well. That's what the high street looks like from down here. Pizza restaurant up there. Local Spanish bar there. Another Spanish bar there. And this is the church. Welcome to my church. Not my church. If it was my church, it'd be open. You know, it wouldn't be padlocked. You know, the house of God. How can you put hours on the house of God? You know, people needs access to prayer and access to the house of God's 24/7. But you know, with the cheeky peoples in the world, over time, churches are more vulnerable than say banks. You know, I remember listening to people when I was first out on the streets at the age of 15. That people would take refuge in churches, sleep in the churches. I had an argument some 25 years ago with a couple, a man and a woman from Wales that promoted robbing churches. You know, I had a proper fight with them. You know, like wow, really disgusting peoples. I mean, there's one thing God provides, but in all fairness, now, yeah, that's taking liberties, chigamas, yeah, freaking robbing churches. Can't be doing that. Hello, Dutch peoples. It's part of their culture to look down on the rest of Europe and Dutch peoples. Them's I don't know, higher class citizens or something. I don't know. Seem to think highly of themselves and not much of anybody else, from my experience, which is fine. There's that husky again, but I don't think they're coming down this ways. I think they've just crossed the road to go in through the back roads. Hey, 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 hey. Hello. Hi. Saying hello to German peoples is always nice. Salam alaikum. Shukran. I always say thank you to the Moroccan people when they assalamu alaikum. I say alaikum assalam. No, I say salam alaikum. They say alaikum assalam. And then I say shukran. And shukran means thank you. In Arabic, shukran is thank you. So, yep, that's always nice. Hola. For some strange reason, this afternoon, I was listening to our mate Barebones and I fell asleep. Fell asleep, I did. And I woke up to barking dogs. And then when I went out to see the dogs, what they were barking at, Grizzles wasn't there. He took himself on a little wander. So quickly I grabbed my shorts, put my shorts on, grabbed my shirt, and I put it on inside out, and I haven't changed it yet. He's still inside out. He's been inside out for fucking hours now. Adiós. Todo bien. Buena sonrisa. You have a good smile. For me, I'll talk to anybody passing. They look at me. I greet them. I say hello to them. It's very quiet. I thought there would be people walking around with it being summer. Well, the Mrs. Magpie, I'll tell you something, yeah, about Spanish peoples. If they live inland throughout the year, when the summer months come, they go to their holiday homes, yeah. And this is one of the weird observations that I made. Their residential homes in the towns inland are apartments quite often, and then you see their holiday homes and then big, massive villas, do you know, like, yeah, along the coastline. Yeah. A lot of people that live in the sunshine all year round, they goes off to the cooler places, you know, the fresher places. Yeah. And then the inland places just become extremely dormant, you know. And then they rely on tourism or people that are not traveling around us. People steal from churches. That's why they are locked now. I know it's disgusting, Mrs. Magpie. Absolutely disgusting to think that people will be robbing from churches. You know, the one sanctuary place all people would have, you know, and them's taken from us because scumbags. Wow. You've seen that, Mrs. Magpie, have you? Hold up. Supermarket dash. Yeah. That's something I haven't got the balls to do, Mrs. Magpie. I haven't. Yeah. For me, I'd much rather go to the shops and the restaurants and ask for a bit of food. You know, I cannot justify thieving. You know, if you want something, ask for it. The worst they can do is say no. That is the worst they could. Well, no, the worst that I've experienced is I asked for a bit of food and they gives me fucking too much food. Yeah, that's the worst they can do. You get me? Yeah, overload you. That car wants to be careful. They've just driven down with no back lights. You know, if the guarda see that, that's fucking that's them in trouble. You gotta have functioning lights on your vehicle. But that was really sweet. You know, that couple that stopped at the traffic lights and gave me €1. That was really funny. That would buy 5 liters of water. Hold on. But the shops are closed, so there's no buying water. Oh dear. The chef is in the house. Yo, the chef. Okay, right then, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna be cheeky. I'm gonna do what is expected from beggars. All right, I'm gonna put me a Captain Jack's email in, and for anybody that has a desire to encourage us to be richer than we are, there's their opportunities. Chefs at the doctors tomorrow. I know. I know. My righteous. No, MacGyver. MacGyver's going for his neck operation tomorrow. Yep. I'm excited for MacGyver for this. You know, because he say he'd be in and out within the day. You know, within the day he's going to be in and out. So for me, I'm excited for this. Mm. I'm excited for the chef for getting his neck sorted. Very excited. Sorry, not the chef, MacGyver. Yeah. I think he said for 3 years he's been somewhat disabled and out of work. Now he's going to be somewhat disabled, but in recovery, yeah? Which will then encourage him back to work, yeah? Giving him the physical and inner strength. Hold on, hold on. The gypsy ladies are walking past, looking at me dogs. Uh, they don't like to say hello much, you know, like, yeah. They get a lot of they, yeah, the gypsies have had it rough in Spain. Yeah, they've had it rough. I said, you know, like they don't know if you're taking the piss by saying hello or not. You know, for me, like I say, they look at me, I say hello. They look at me dogs, and I say hello. What battery have we got? 44% battery. Brilliant. Why not just hello? So we can probably keep going for another hour or two with 44%. I'm going to see over there how much bottled water is. Hold up. Por favor, ¿cuánto para un litro de agua? Un bote de agua. No, you don't sell bottles of water. That's terrible, isn't it? Look, they didn't even move until I came close. I bet. ¿Todo bien? Hello again. The goose de perro. The goose de perros. You like dogs? Yep. El japonés. Akita. Mezcla. Con pasta alemán. Precioso. As a Chinese fellow walking past. That's twice he's walked past me. And now he's just shrugged his shoulders and so like, get off of me. And what'd you fill me up with that information for? People reading. Yo, King Charles is back. Wow, where did you go, King Charles? Where did you go to, good sir? So for allergies, like propolis is very good for allergies. Propolis that you get from the bees, very good for allergies. Um, Bees pollen is very good for allergies. Vitamin B is very good for allergies. Yep. So vitamin B, I think you get from like high iron foods. Cabbage, broccoli, um, beetroots, fish, red fish more so than white fish. Red fish is much more richer in vitamin B. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah. Steve. Steve. Yeah, Steve Barney. Yeah. Okay, well, I appreciate that. Yeah, kind of, long story, but I'm like, far for everyone. I know. Far for everyone. Do you sleep in streets? Yeah, yeah, I've been most homeless since I'm 15. Strange. How old are you now? 45. Been in the same 10 years. Came in from Bristol 10 years ago. I was in Murcia for a 10-day vacation with my missus this time. Her family was from Murcia. And there I didn't need me tailor. I went back. We were up to that here. He's a rescue. 4 years ago, people they have they abandoned the house and abandoned church. Where you stayed in? The hostel anywhere? Is there places to look after you over here? Not in this area. Not in this area. You got to have all the residential and that sort of stuff, and you need to listen to that. For me, it's like just farming around. like looked after his house for 3 years. I've been talking and for off like a 19. I've been down there since too hard up on the mountain. He's born there. Round here, no. Round here, no. YouTube channel. I tried housing strategy investigating missing person in Portugal. Nick Williams. He murder missing person. I tried housing him. He introduced me to the live streaming.
You make much on that? I'm getting on TikTok. You get fucking 300 views, like 300. I've got 300 followers. I've got 280 followers. But I want to do it for a while. But I post something I sit there and I laugh at. I think it's really fucking funny. Right? Right? And then I laugh at it, and then I've got a post out. I think it's funny. I'll be like 50 likes. But no, I get 50 views. And I can post something, I might fucking think like that. I might just skim across the road here, yeah, and back down again. I'll get like fucking 1,000. After Christmas here, I've got a picture of turkey. Fucking turkey. You know, in a packet, with a nice bit of music in the background. 58.7 thousand fucking people viewed it.
Yeah.
Loads of people are following. Like, it's up and down. I think TikTok. Like who's gonna spot who's how many people can see that one context in your post? Because I could post 10 things, right, and they're all around about 250 views, right, and then I get one that might hit 6,000. I've done one of Donald Trump, right, and fucking what's his name? The other president of the United States, yeah, he fell down the stairs. Right, and there's Trump versus the bully. So you've got Trump versus bully, and you've got Biden versus stairs. Yeah. Right, that's all it is. And it's picture of him falling downstairs, and him the bully. Yeah. I've got something like I think it's something like 7,000 something views, 9,000 views. It's crazy. Do you know what I mean?
One thing I'm learning with the YouTube and social media is if it's upset, they're screaming it out in the practice. And it goes through the algorithm. And even people said, like, when you come on the camera, be quiet, have it off camera. Yeah. And people just bam. Something with the algorithm. You know, like people want to sight. You know, I'm not good. I walk with my dogs. I tune into sceneries and stuff. And people don't appreciate it. But the minute I'm arguing with somebody on there, you know, like, it is like this.
This is the TikTok news, it's the fucking YouTube.
I've got a TikTok as well, yeah. But I don't really interact with it. Because like, I've got more than 5,000 followers. I don't even interact with it, but people are following. And what it is good. They all want me to do it. It's like one of these members, you know, like them paying for their attention. All the messages I get. Hi there, you know, like, have you got any other platform for communication? What are you looking for on here? And it's like, yeah, man.
It's nice to meet you. I'm on holiday over here for a couple of weeks. I've got another week or so left. I'll see you back here. Come say hello to me. All right, dude. Yeah, what's your dog's name?
This is Grizzles.
Grizzles?
Yeah.
Is he friendly, yeah?
Very friendly. Everyone, he's friendly with everything.
You've already got your little bit of food there, Grizzle.
And this is Captain Jerry. You can feed them.
No,
you feed them.
Yeah, no. I don't want you to see I've got taxes out.
Oh.
I'm not upset, so I'll bring it there. So I don't want you to piss me off if I pay you taxes.
Of course you will.
Listen, you take care, Steve.
Sorry about that. Excusing us. We just had somebody coming over from the bar with the tapas for the Grizzles and Ted for Grizzles and Captain. Ted. What? Ted hasn't been with us for more than a year now. Bless his gone socks. Aye. Let me get to these messages. Hello, everyone. My favorite cathedral is in Newcastle, where I like candles for family. I've gone. It's only open 1 day a week now. Used to be open all week. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Just waking up. I'm not feeling well today. My dear, my dear. Oi, oi, oi. King Charles, Steve, can I ask what the name of the town you're in? I can understand if you don't want anyone to know. King Charles. I'm loud and proud of where I am at. You know, like you remember, like when I first came to YouTube, yeah, I was doxxed. Me pinpoint GPS locations. You know, like my date of birth, my name, everything was doxed by that Arctic Nick. Yes, for me, all I've done is, you know, like encouraged people to know where I am and follow. Because if anybody wants to send the police on to me, like they keep insinuating that I'm on the run, you know, like expats and all this whatnot, rumors and stuff. You know, I've encouraged, you know, like the truth, and so to be collected, or to be grassed up or informed about, you know, like for me, I encourage it. So I am in a place called Orgiva, and that is spelled Orgiva, and that's in Orgiva, and that's in Granada. Yeah. Apparently, I only learned this last night, but Orgiva is the capital of the Alpucarras. Yeah. Yeah. And so that's where we're at. Here's one of the village crackheads just gone to his cash point. You know, begging all day, but goes to the cash point. Wow. I hope people see things like this. You know, I hope people see and pays attention to these things because it is fairly important that you know people are aware. You know, but it's very surprising that you know even if people are aware and they encourage these people, it's very strange. Very strange. 425 kilometers. So that's walking distance. Yeah, that's walking distance. You know, it might take me a couple of months to walk that 425, but yeah, I'd walk it and get there. Oh dear, these people are about to beat up on a drunken addict. Oh, they sent the ambulance for him. Oh, I see. They sent. Hola, you habla English? You speak English? I was gonna tell him what was going on. There was a drunken falling asleep on the floor, and now he's getting aggressive with the peoples because he's been woken up. They phoned the ambulance for him. Don't be talking to me. I'm drunken. Well, there goes our piece. No peace with the inebriated. Steve, down. It's a nice place to relax in the house of God. But when the alcoholics and the inebriated take over, I know. Chris, Chris, you're being fat and greedy. Oh, there's a man with a big dog that he can't hold the weight of. Well, I was enjoying sitting there. What an upset. Right. I needed to think about getting a drink of water. So let's go, puppy dogs. Get a drink of water. We shall. Hold on. ¿Todo bien? Ay, 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 ay. Moved on again from the alcoholics, eh? No sitting around the place. Wow. You know, if I didn't have Grizzles and Captain with me, maybe that would have been a bit different. You know, maybe I would have just smacked him as soon as he come near me. Well, that water fountain is hot water. Not nice. Well, I mean, I don't mind cups of tea. Hot cup of tea, hot coffee, hot chocolate. But when it comes to hot water, you know, it's like, nah, that's disgusting. Right? Well, so we'll walk around this block now, and then we'll probably start walking back home to the caravan because Yeah, I don't like loitering. And once the peace has been broken, it's like time to walk on. Let the town recover. Sunday and Mondays are closed. I like looking at these menus just for, like, wow, 15.50 for falafels. Fucking heck. A steak dinner, 24. Wow. Pan pitas. Burgers, 12 euros, 8 euros. Wow. Even a cake in here is like 7 euros. I mean, like 7 euros for a slice of cake. Wow. Nice. For some, I know one other place where there's a fountain. So I'm going walking around to the fountain now. I'm not even hungry. And today I've eaten half a packet of biscuits and half a packet of crisps. And I don't even feel hungry. I've had 2 coffees this morning. There's another pizzeria. They're 15 euros a pizza. I mean, 15 euros for a pizza. Fucking heck. I remember back in Bristol, I'd get a kebab, drink, chips for £2.50. Yeah. £2.50 I used to get a drink, kebab, and chips for. Yeah. So when I sees 15 on the marks, it's like, wow. And that's, like you can take these meals away from there. It doesn't have to be a sit down at the restaurant. You can, what you call it, take away. Right. So we just walked around that block. Didn't see anyone we recognizing or anybody recognizable. There's a town square. Now we're going back down the road where that inebriated one was that separated us from relaxing and sitting still where we got good signal. Excuse me. Burp. Okay, the ambulance is gone. But is the inebriated fella still there or not? To be honest with you, there was a lot of people standing up and pushing the inebriated fella on, like because he's loud and aggressive. I hate to be judgmental, but he did look like a gypsy. And a lot of gypsies get a lot of hassle around. Uh, they're not received very well, especially when them's inebriated like that. I wonder, is he gone? If he's gone, I'll have a drink of water, water the dogs, and I'll sit back at the church. Just because it's a nice space to sit. Right. Oh, good. He's gone. So we'll sit back there in a minute. We're just going to have a drink of water. Yay! Agua. Oh, ocho mucho pelo. Chris, you can stand up here. Stand. There. Reach. Look, come here then. Where I told you. Here. Up. Up. Come on then. Up. Chris, come here. Up. Up. That's clever, isn't it? Right. Come on in. Let's go and sit back down. That was the Guardia just drove past that I said mucho pelo to. Yeah. They look at me, they rolled the window down. So I said, no, chico con mucho pelo. Yes, yeah. 5 to 11, ladies and gentlemen. 5 to 11. Excuse me, I've just what do you call it? I've just been walking, so I've not paid so much attention to the comments. So, excuse me. I work for on 4 off in the northeast. That's right. Before I worked in Durham. Yeah, Durham. Yeah, struggling with the English language. I know that one. Okay, that sounds like sirens, and I don't mean mermaids. I mean sirens, police or ambulance. We're yet to see. Is that my mate's truck? Nope. Wow, that looked like my mate's truck. All right, there goes the Guada. They're on a manhunt. Wow, 2 bodyguards. Wow, 3 guys. Wow, 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 wow. They're going after someone. I wonder who the fuck they're after. Are they after the drunk or are they after that camper van? Oh, yeah. Wow. I'm not even going to go and have a look. I mean, like, yeah, we want some police activity, don't we? Yeah. But fucking hell, to get caught up in all of that, no thank you. There are people running so they can go and have a look what's happening. I'm not interested, thank you. But that's a little bit peculiar how, like there's that drunken dude, the guy the car stopped for identifying me. Not identifying me, just having a quick look. And now fucking camera van come racing up. And not racing, but like these cop cars are racing up. Lights flashing, sirens going. Look, can you see them up there? Can you see them lights? Wow. Here they come. They coming back down now. They's looking for that drunken fella. That's what I think. Them's looking for that drunken fella. Well, yep, yep. They gone looking for that drunken fella. Wow, fucking hell. He's gonna get beat up by the police tonight. Oh dear. Yeah. But that's what you get for abusing people though. Like, yeah. I know fairness now. Like this is a nice, quiet town, even with all the junkies and alcoholics and all the, the gypsies and everything. This is still a nice village town. But by God, if I was, like if I had a uniform, I would not show any mercy to these exploiters, capitalizers. Yeah, I'd ship them off to sort of like Rwanda. You know, and find your way home, boys and girls, is what I'd say to them. You know. I'm sorry, I got to move my phone a minute because not getting the messages through. My phone seems to be jamming. Yes, I can see the messages after you delete them on StreamYard. I can see them. The messages don't get deleted from StreamYard; they get deleted from the YouTube, but they don't get deleted from StreamYard. Is what I've noticed. Yeah, I don't notice when people are being blocked and timed out. That's one thing that I've noticed. Yeah, with StreamYard, this is why it's nice to have the second device. With the second device, like I can monitor the chat. Wow, there's about 20 people stood on that corner watching that drunken getting arrested. Uh, I can't look that way at the moment. As you can see, there's an arrogant twat there with their full beams on. I'm gonna put my torch on. Silly woman. King Charles, bro. Do you know what Google Earth will tell you? Yeah, right. It can tell you that it'll take me 4 days to walk to Alicante, but that's 4 days walking. That is not 4 days, like, with a couple of hours rest. Yeah, that's a constant 4 days walking. Now, for me, like eating while I walk wouldn't be too bad a thing, but sleepwalking, that's something I've never put into practice, mate. That's something I've never put into practice. Sleepwalking. Yeah, I've tried sleep. Yeah, I've tried working while asleep. Well, no, it's, I dream about working. But yeah, that's what Google will tell you. And in actual fact, yeah, if I was able to walk for 4.5 days, yeah, I swear down now, if Google says to me it's 4.5 days walking, I could do it in like about 3 days, I believe. Yeah, because I know, times that I have walked when, times when I have walked, the Google will say like it's a 4 hour walk, but it's taken me like a couple hours. So I know this, it's like the slowest walking pace. It measures you by, like the standard pace. Mm. But it doesn't allow for rest breaks or sleep and things like that. So yeah, potentially 4.5 days. What's that? 48, 60 hours. 60 hours walking. 4.5 days is 60 hours walking. So to walk it in 60 hours, yes, yes, I could see that that is possible. A non-stop march. Okay, and one other thing, yeah, is like that 4 hour four and a half days walking wouldn't be just like that doesn't take into consideration of the mountains. Yeah, that is literally walking on flat tarmac, city environments. From me experience and observation of using Google Maps, Google Earth, you know, as yeah. And to walk for what did I say, 60 hours? Yo, 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 yo. Fucking dickheads riding their motorbike with no helmets. They're gonna get arrested if they're cool. If they're cool. Do you know, King Charles? I think you're absolutely right into deleting messages when they're personal stuff. I think it's I think it's fair play, and I suggest other people do this as well. When you're like yeah, yeah, it is much better to keep your privacy. Like keep your privacy. Uh, Disclosing too much, like gives people too much, and yeah, it's none of anybody else's business. Hey, Raul. Good evening. Man, you've got such a beautiful beard. Yeah? Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Food is hard to these days, yeah. That's a good recycle, eh? Hang on, I see if I've got a carrier bag here. Here. Yep. Yeah, that's rubbish. You don't want to be carrying that. Roll up. It's very unusual, but I've got no weed for hash. So, man. You don't need a roast you back on. I'm hungry. That's why I'm sitting there. People feed the dogs, but they don't know that. Yeah, they're inquisitive like that. Like less reluctant to feed people. What I've seen. You see that fella getting arrested just now? Yeah. 3 o'clock back in an ambulance. But they got it. They take the ambulance now. They came, two cars came racing up for lights flashing, everything, like sirens, lights, the lot. There's a fella slept over there. The ambulance came for him. Yeah. Well, that's supper for tonight. Happy days. Right there he is. He's in the back of that car. Don't know where's the nearest station where they hold him. But they're going up that way. Where was they taking? Back on? Maybe they take him home. But 3 cars. Take him home. Do your behavior. They looked at me like, yeah, I was sat here when he was kicking off over here. Yeah, because he escaped the accident. And then he walked off somewhere. Yeah, because I picked myself up and I walked off. And, yeah, see one, and then the next two racing up right. But one of the cop cars stopped here, walking inside the wheel. Yeah, man, there's about 4 people here. Like, yeah, not really aggressive, but like defensive of that area. Yeah, they're telling them fuck off. That big fella sat down with him. He was one that looked like he was going to punch him. You know yourself, mate. Yeah, they've got no education for psychiatric cases. You know yourself, like they release people out of institutions, you know, like from Grenada yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. But people don't die on the street like that. No? Yeah, yeah. I seen him. Yeah, his legs are massive, and like, yeah, yeah. Everyone know, like, everyone gets sent the beneficial, and it's like, cop start. Maybe they're just doing sweep of the town now, get rid of all those vagabonds. I think no, they're getting information from the people. Yeah. That's their wives sitting at the tables, and wives and grandmothers. Yep, yep. I'm making a YouTube live stream at the moment. I'm like, yeah, this action. You know, like if I was filming it, I'd get more viewers. You know, but I'm not interested. You know, it's like, yeah, people want to relax. You know, like get away from all this. But at the same time, it would be nice to be filming and But did you know, yeah, you can probably do this, yeah, or keep a street camera. Yeah, I was down on the beach in the village over there, yeah, the Momola. There's nothing, yeah, but there's cameras, yeah, looking how it goes, looking on the beach. Yeah, 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 and it's live, you know, you're like, wow, you know, you're like, fucking heck, man. All these mountains around here, they got such technology that they can a lot of the traffic, a lot of it for the coastline. Yeah. And they can see straight across the Mediterranean over the gap. And they monitor it. They'll be gone by the morning. That's one of the nice things about Spain I've noticed. Yeah, they clear the rubbish every day. Come and collect it every day. Yeah, about 6 in the morning, 5, 6 in the morning. Yeah. One thing I've not been able to do yet is dumpster diving. You know, I'd much go to the shop, ask if they buy anything. I'm so used to fresh food, you know, farm fresh, ocean fresh, garden fresh. Yeah, I know. Back in Bristol, we used to get the shop to leave them on racks. You know, like give us a telephone call. You know, and it was like the park phone. You know, it's like, you know, they want to know where the park is at. So we want to know where the free food's at. And we don't want to go into things. They have a bit of respect for us. You know, put it on my show. Make it available for them. Nighttime. I'm okay, thank you. Hello. I'm okay, thank you. I'm very grateful for what I'm not here. Good night, yeah, yeah, for sure. Sorry, there. Just had an old friend. You know, he's been dumpster diving. Yep, he's sat here to watch the police activities. And now he's going on his long walk home. Yep. Wow. 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 That. Wow. You hear that? Grizzles. Grizzles. Muck muck. Come here. King Joe says he's gonna be meeting you. Yeah, when he come and brings his car, he's gonna come and say hello. Hmm? What do you think about that, Captain? Hmm? Hmm? Gonna get a visit from King Charles. Wow. I wonder if we make it to Alicante before. You know, that is part of a plan to walk towards Murcia, Alicante when the weather gets a bit friendlier for us. That would be a nice thing to be doing. It's like when the dog food sack gets light enough to carry. You know, that would be nice then to go walking with enough food to get down to the beach, enough dollar in the pocket to, like survive for a few weeks walking along the coast. That'd be a nice, that'd be a very enjoyable journey for me and the dogs. Mm. They deleted my damn screenshots when I went out, friendships, where I like to gamble. Wonder if it took butthole that long when I left him there once. Laughed my ass off. Roland Hess, yo, yo, yo. Good afternoon to you, and a good evening from here. Just observing, no, just realizing who is who now, but I know that a lot of friends seem to be fake friends. I don't like that at all. Kind of hurtful. Just over it now. But I know I found some family I love still, which not gonna lie, few and far between. Laugh out loud. Just sent you €100. All done. Send me €100. Wow. Do you know what, right? I tell you what, yeah, I'll go and have a look and I'll nip out of this live stream a minute, go and check the PayPal. That'd be interesting. Being sent €100, I haven't had that much money in a long, long time. But just over it now. I need my friend to help me with my car, but I'm not sure if he's got electricity and can get my messages. I'm hoping for September. Right. I'd be down for the beach. Good evening, Paul. Steve. Shh. So I wonder who just over it now is. I wonder who that is. So yeah, I'll go over and have a look at the PayPal now and have a look. And I thank you for the thoughts, Paul Dunn. Yeah, well, Kev, nice one, brother. I'll be back in a second. Well, maybe about 1 minute, less than. I'll see you in a minute. Buenas noches. ¿Todo bien, amigo? Okay, so maybe the €100 takes a long time to pass through, but somebody sent me €20 this evening. I haven't checked my email to see who sent it because I was too quick to come back here. But I thank you for your thoughts, Paul Dunn. I was wondering who that KC3 was then. Yeah. KC3? Who's KC3 when them's at home? But now I see King Charles III. Yeah. My brain's not working like most people's would do. Interesting. Now look at that little puppy dog. That's a nice puppy dog. Yo, King Charles, have you changed your avatar? Yeah. Wow. Yep. Taking these out of other people's books, deleting the messages. Each to their own. You know, each to their own. You know, one thing I've noticed, Mrs. Magpie, when I go to previous live streams, I've noticed a lot of people's messages disappear. Yeah. Mm. Lots of people's messages and interactions have disappeared. Now, I'm not sure if that's because people have closed their accounts or, you know, like what, yeah, but for me to see so many commenters disappearing is like, wow. It's like what, you know, like some of my live streams, for example, when I've tried playing them back and the text conversations have disappeared. You know, it's a little bit weird, to say the least. A little bit weird. Uh, those lights are still on hazard. Uh, I think that's a bit weird. And traffic lights this time of day. You got me, Mrs. Magpie, each to their own. You know yourself. People gets terrorized, you know, for commenting and chatting. Other people using using stuff against each other, what they learn from other people's chats. And you know, like, you know what happens here? Really, I've always said it. What happens here? You know, it's like what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So what happens here stays here. Do you remember when I used to read every message out, Mr. Magpie? I read every message out, greet everybody as they came in, and then say goodnight to everybody as I would be closing my life. Hello, buenas noches, gracias. Whoa, whoa, King Charles, brother. I thank yous. Wow, wow. You know that yeah. Tomorrow I'll be buying a new shirt. King Charles, thank you very much. Tomorrow I will be buying a new shirt, guaranteed. Yeah. Uh, Yep. Tonight or tomorrow I'll be arranging with the fellas that puts the transactions through, and yep. Maybe I should wait until Thursday market. You know what's tomorrow? Wednesday. Yeah, so Thursday market. I'll be buying a new shirt. Wow, wow, wow. I thank you very much. Whoa. There's a motorbike running with no lights. Wow. Captain Grizzles, we should pack our bag and start walking to Murcia and Alicante. It's July now. Wow. Because I honestly feel, it's like this area has got potential. It has got potential. It's got a lot of potential for myself, but I don't know if it's if it's right that I stays here or not. I don't know. For me, I think if there's more life opportunities elsewhere, then maybe I should be taking those opportunities. I'm really, really grateful. All the support shown to me. And like, it's like I'm a little bit, I'm hugely embarrassed that the people I help physically, like, I don't know, they may bless me and, like, thank me, but there's a huge difference, like that. There's a huge difference. When you're working for somebody, it's we all expect wages when we go to work. And so for me, I am extremely embarrassed that the people I've worked for, haven't been paying. Good night, Steve. Good night, Steve. No, no. I had to say no night to him because he was there. Like he brought the dogs over at tapas. He's pocketing the tapas that you get from his bar, from the bar for his drinks. So that's nice. For me, there's something about sitting here, like yeah, I'm, a couple of days ago, yeah, I said it loud and proud. Yeah, there was one of these situations where my buddy said, Steve, yeah, my phone got robbed off me a week ago. I've had to buy my phone back. It cost me 50 quid, and they brought me the wrong phone. And it's like, blooming heck, man, that's disgusting. So when I see these people sat at the bars, at the tables, they're with their loved ones, they get up, they go to the bathrooms, there's nobody really watching their tables. It's all on camera, but yet the crime still happens. So for me, sitting here, yeah, I'm one of those persons. If I see these fucking thieves, yeah, I can do something about it. You get me? And then there's the other thing, like these people approaching tables, like people are relaxing. They don't want, they don't need or want to be begged from. Like they're trying to enjoy a meal or a drink. Who knows why people are on vacations? Like yeah, they've just lost somebody. They're trying to locate people. All different reasons why people come out for dinners, celebrating birthdays and anniversaries, like social life. So when I see the injustices, the greedy people taking advantage of that, I really, really, it gets me back up. And I think this is where, like, I've met really, really down to earth, genuine people, and had genuine offers, but being too proud to take offers, being I don't know, wanting to be independent, it's uh, very peculiar. These happy looking people, kind of punky looking, rock and roll. So yeah, this evening somebody sent us €20. I haven't had the email to confirm who sent that yet. Yeah, but it's strange because King Charles's transaction came through, so that's proper strange. You know, that's a bit strange. Been sent two transactions today, and only one message has come through. Hmm. But nothing. That's better. I noticed my screen had frozen then for a moment, so I just press the circle, press the square, and then tap on the page that's available. Everything else is closed. As it, ladies and gentlemen, respect your privacy. You know, and yeah, for anybody sharing people's personal informations, it's not fair. It's not fair. And I've noticed people trying to make digs, like trying to get attention. Yeah, I've noticed that they do dox people's. They do come in with other people's informations, and it's not fair. Yeah, not fair. They don't like it when we talk about their channels. They don't, So yeah, it's like it's proper peculiar. How like yeah. They'll do it to other people's, but they don't condone it done onto them. Double standards, and it is very obvious to see on these social medias. Wow, do you know what? I'm excited. Yeah, at the moment I've only got like 10, 20 minutes to walk home. 20-minute walk home rather than an hour and a half. It's beautiful. That's beautiful, King Charles. Steve, you work hard on this channel, and the way you live your life it's so interesting. It's like a documentary on your life, and I can guarantee you, not many people would survive. Keep up the good work. I'll put the last word in there. Yeah, keep up the good work. Yeah. Wow. Wow. That's what David Fryer wrote in the message earlier. They encouraged me to fire up a live stream today, this evening. So yeah, I thank David Fryer. I thank people that inspire me to, like not sit, not sit around in silence. Like uh, people do want to interact with me. People do want to talk and listen and respond based on what's saying. And I thank you deeply for like the patience and considerations that you have. Knowing of my work experiences. In all fairness, yeah, there's no reason why I should be, like in such a desperation. And so I thank everybody. You know, there's a little bit of like I don't know, suspense. What with people listening, without interacting, there's a bit of suspense. It's not paranoia; it's suspense. Yeah, big difference. And like yeah, I appreciate them also. But really, for me, I'm an interacting person. Yeah, so interacting. That's what this channel's all about. Yeah, interacting with peoples. And like I says many a times, yeah, it's like so many of us have got so many similarities, or differences. Like we can communicate and get more of an understanding what's going on for other people in the world. There's a lot of care and consideration for other people from this channel, and I know that because I inflict that. I encourage that. Mm. Did you get me in Magpie? It's like we're men from men and women from walks of life, different walks of life. Coming from similar areas, different experiences, and yeah, it is beautiful to see interactions and encouragements. Tattoos on the face. Wow. I don't think I want tattoos on my face. No. I remember as a teenager, half convincing myself that I was going to get covered in tattoos. Cover my body in piercings and tattoos. Today, where I sit and stand, I'm very, very happy that I never got covered in tattoos. Very happy. The tattoos I've got, I can wear a shirt and cover them up. And I'm very grateful of me tattoos because, like, the few tattoos that I do have, them's all coming from experiences in my life. Like where I remember, I hold them dear, and I wouldn't change them for anything. A lot of people get their tattoos covered up, because they grow out of the fashions that they were once committed to. But for me, buenas noches. Uh, got a nice barman been watching us over there, and he keeps smiling whenever I make contact with him. Although he's on the other side of the road, I can see, he's wearing glasses, but when he sees me looking at him, he smiles, and it's nice. It's nice. Oh, another ambulance. Oh dear, lights flashing. Bless him. There's a happy dog walker taking his little puppies out. He's got a big dog and a little dog, but they're both little dogs. Oh, there's one shitting on the lamppost, and the other one's on the lead. That's a Yorkshire Terrier. Oh, they're coming over. Look, 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 look. Look what he does. Hello. Hola. Look. Hola. Maybe that's not his other dog. Maybe that's just a dog that's been let out and taken himself for a walk. Little Yorkshire Terrier. Is it a female? Not sure. Can't genderize. Is it genderize? Wow, lots of messages. Wow. It's so nice to see men helping. My friend is covered from top of his head to the ends of his toes. Wow. Wow. I've had a few friends, like acquaintances. Yeah, I've had a few acquaintances. They're covered in tattoos. Yeah. And one of the fellas I met, oh, jeepers, Chimp, his name was, from Bath. Yeah, bless him. He's been dead more 20 years now, I think. But yeah, Chimp was one of the first persons I seen covered in ink. Buenas noches. She looks like she's having fun on that electric scooter. I wonder those electric scooters need electric when they're going downhill, or are the locks or are the wheels locked? That's an interesting thing. That is. Yeah, yeah, Mr. Magpie. Yeah, full body tattooed people's with their heads and faces tattooed. Yeah, I see that they do scare a lot of people. Yeah. But isn't that one of the reasons why some people get the tattoos? It's like to scare people. It's like put people off interacting with them. It's like, yep. What's what's up? Laugh my ass off. Just saying. I'm hacked. Must be my problem. Well, normally if you've been hacked, I'd say it's the computer's problem more so than yours. I'm gonna ask Captain Jack if you can look in my car. Okay, Captain Jack, can we look in just over it now? 11 car. Steve, a lot of people on this YouTube respect you, and even the people who don't like you respect you for your survival skills. Right, you still need the power for going downhill, Miss Magpie. Right, yeah, thank you. Yep, yep, thank you. That's something I'm interested in. Yeah, I'm curious. Interest and curious. So that's just answered my curiosity. Right. Hello again. Buena sonrisa. Gracias. Hey, bro, did you get something? Hey, bro, did you get something? What do you mean by that, broke fishing? What do you mean by that? Hey, bro, did you get something? Just over it now as a female. I have a female. I hear somebody's flushed the toilet or they's having a running the. Yeah, I hear water running down sewage pipes. This is something very common in Spain. Yeah, the sewage pipes seem to run on the outside of the houses. Yeah. Oh, lads, I seen something fantastic today. You know the holes that people make in the buildings for chimneys, yeah, in the side of the buildings for chimneys or extraction pipes, or for the for the aircon. Yeah, I've seen today in one of those aircon holes. Yeah, um, AC vent holes. Yeah, I seen a grapevine growing through it. Yeah, up alongside the house. Yeah, it's on one of the streets where there's no signal. Um, yeah, but I will make a little short of it. I think. Yeah. Oh, PayPal. Wow, broke fishing. Broke fishing. I nipped over to the PayPal earlier because somebody said that they'd put in €100. Yeah, I went over and there wasn't €100 in there. And then I get another message in the chat from King Charles, and yeah, the message from that one came through. So yeah, mate, thank you very much. Yeah, thank yous. You know, under like standards I set last week, I would have been sending it back. You know, but this week I'm saying, you know, like I need a new shirt, I need shorts, I need a rucksack. You know, and if I'm going on a long hike, you know, then backup dollar is very much appreciated. So for yesterday and today, I did put in my PayPal details. As people know, that's not very often that I do that, and so you know, like yeah, every penny I appreciate, and I swear down now, I will do my very best to ensure that everything I have received will be paid back. Yep. And that's just me. You know, people will argue with me and say, "No, Steve, it's a gift for the here and now." You know, but for me, yeah, I appreciate that hugely, but I would also like the opportunity to send it back to people's. When my fortune changes, when I'm catering for myself, these are the things. This is, like, yeah. Personally, I would have thought I'd been up on, my luck had changed by now. 2 years on tube. 2 years active PayPal for me is kind of like, yeah. I would have thought my luck had changed by now. You know, with my reputation, my luck should have changed by now. So maybe this is a turning point, the reality, you know, knowing where I was comfortable, knowing where there was opportunities in comparison to where, like people are gathering for the fashion statement. And down in this environment here of Orkiva, it is a fashion statement to be homeless because all the hippies that are here, all the communities that are here, it is a fashion statement. And this is where, like maybe you haven't heard me say before, but I was avoiding these places. The only reason I walked to this town, like friggin' 8 or 9 years ago, yet, was for a lady that was being in an abusive relationship in Nerca. This is the only reason I came this way. Otherwise, I was content on the coast. You know? But that lady in distress needed to get away and needed some sort of security and bodyguard, as to speak. I got her here safely. Broke fishing, yeah, I like what you says there. Like, like bypass the phone bit, but pay it back forward. Yeah, this was said to me many years ago, back in Bristol. I called round to my mate's place because we were going off to festivals. Yeah, we are going working at the festivals, and I called into his place. Yeah, and his sister's friend was there. His sister wasn't there, but one of her mates was there. And with that, yeah, he said, "You two fellas go and working at the festivals, and you got nothing to go with." Yeah. And then next thing you know, yeah, he pulled out 500 for me, mate, and 500 for myself. And he said, "I don't ever want you to come." Oh, no, buenas noches. He said, "I don't ever want you to come looking for me. I don't ever want you stressing about paying me back. But if you're ever in a situation to help somebody out, you help somebody else." And for me, that was one of the greatest lessons I had in my life. Really, for sure. The continuation of the sharing and caring, the considerate and awareness. Like, like I'm in no position really, yeah, to be sharing and giving aways. But I tell you what, lads, yeah, it don't stop me. It does not stop me. If somebody says I need and I've got it, yeah, and like I've got everything I need or I can't access, like for example, somebody says, "Steve, like I get paid in a few days," like boom, yeah. It don't matter about them getting paid in a few days. It's the fact that they're in need now. I've done it for a few people's on the Facebook, not the Facebook, the YouTube. I've done it for a few people on the YouTube, and even a couple of days ago when I arrived to town area, there was people begging for tobacco. There were people begging for everything, and me being me, yeah, I gave them packets of tobacco because I had that half a kilo of tobacco. I want to potentially be stopping tobacco smoking. So for me, wanting to stop smoking, walking around with what, fucking maybe 200 grams of tobacco, it's like, nah, like other people are wanting it. Give that person 50 grams of tobacco, give that person fucking 15 grams of tobacco, and give that person 20 grams of tobacco. 3 packets of tobacco I gave away, you know, because it's just in my rucksack. Because I'm walking with it. It's more than I can smoke. I'm wanting to lighten my load, have less possessions. So for me, like I do appreciate and I do share that same as what's being shared with me. Thank you, Broke Fishing. Thank you, Kid Fishing. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Seriously, seriously. You know, and I know that neither of you are in a position to be parting with dollars. We're living in times now where every dollar matters, and for me, it's like, you know, I appreciate big time, hugely. There's our Grizzles. Look how fat he is. There's our captain. Oh, he's got a sticker on him. Hey, that's fella that my buddy that stopped and sat talking with us for five. That was his bit of rubbish he left behind. That car's a bit rattly. Needs a mechanic. Steve travels like the Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. I tell you what, lads, yeah, right? Wait until I get to where I think I'm going. Yeah, the food, like I swear down now, the bakers and the butchers, like wow. If I can walk into Murcia, yeah, I know so many great places there. You know, it'll be a nice, but Murcia's inland, yeah, following the coast. The chances of walking into Murcia, I'd have to do that on purpose. You know, I'd have to walk into Murcia on purpose just because the food shops there are wow. I was so amazed when I came to Spain, and the first shops I ever witnessed in Murcia. Yeah, wow, wow. To the land of milk and honey. Good evening, Ronan. Yeah, good evening, good evening. The kindness shown to you tonight has been heartwarming, Steve. I get so disheartened at times with people's behavior. This restores my faith in humanity. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? This is a message for you, peoples. Yeah, this is a message for you, and I'm grateful, really, really grateful. It has hurt me and upset me so many times. You know, when I've seen Mrs. Magpie upset. You know, when I see Miss Magpie saying, you know, like I can't do this, I can't take this anymore. You know, it's too upsetting, it's too stressful. You know, like for me, it's like yeah, to read these words coming from Mrs. Magpie, I thank every single one of yous, you know, and that is like, wow, wow. It is heartwarming. It is very beautiful and heartwarming. Maybe it's because I'm sitting outside the church, Mrs. Magpie. uh, why race through a town like that this time of day? You know, that's not the police. That's one of the residents or tourists. Yeah. Why did they race through the town like that? You know, it's disgusting behavior. A big car like that, that's an estate card, you know, like, yeah. You know, that's not freaking a Dodgem on a circuit. You know, that's a freaking, whoa. And to be honest with you, it didn't sound very mechanically sound either. You know, from my experience, listening to, you know, like rattles of the prop shafts and the bearings rattling, and, you know, it's like, what's he trying to do? With the youth, you know, and their families. You know, it's like these roads. You know, there could be youth running around on the road on the pavements. You know, like cats and dogs. Drivers like that, no consideration whatsoever. Mm. It's getting that time of day now where the restaurants and bars are all closing and cleaning up. Yeah. To the land of milk and honey, back to the four farthings. Broke Fishing will be right back. Be right back. It's 12 minutes past the midnight hour. So, ladies and gentlemen, in 8 minutes, it'll be 4:20 somewhere. So, if you've got them, open them up, roll them up, pack them up, fit them up. Did I say rack them up? Top them up. Whatever you do for your 420, however you celebrate the 420, get on it. A dib dab and here comes the chef.
What's going on, brother? Hello, everybody.
Yes, something, man, chef. Wow, here comes the Broke Fishing as well. Wow, cool.
It's a raid. It's a raid. I
Two
beat you.
Hey,
Hey, old man, what
Mirror.
took you so long?
Mir, I have a personal message for you.
Okay.
Kid Fishing says, "Don't you dare try to pay it back for what he is so nicely told Dad that he wants to get in on. If you feel you have to do that, you pay it forward." That's the message from Kid Fishing, bro.
And you'll tell pass a message, Kid Fishing, just in case he's not listening. You tell him I will fulfill your wishes.
No problem, bro.
Yep.
He
Hey, Ron.
likes you, so he was like, "Oh hell yeah!" But you tell him I don't want nothing back. I won that fair and square, and I can do whatever I want with it.
Wow. Wow, much respects, and I thank you. And evidently, Broke Fishing, you know, like with your Kid Fishing being so considerate and aware, I think you've got a fantastic young man on your hands.
I'm doing my best.
Right.
We can credit his mom with 90% of that.
Right. Beautiful.
But I'm doing my best to teach the other lessons I can. Hey, Ronald Hess,
Hey, Charles.
Big Nuts, Ronan, King Charles. I think I seen Miss Magpie in there earlier. Who else is here? That Broke Fishing guy's here, Steve. Oh my God. Okay.
Hey, Big Nuts,
King
thanks for the
Charles is
sub.
the
I
bed.
seen that the other day. Appreciate you. King Charles III. Hey, I've been seeing what you've been doing for my friend Steve here, and I appreciate it. You're a good dude.
Seriously. Yeah, for sure. Rest well,
Much-
King Charles. Thank yous. And Chef, thank you very much for your awareness and your encouraging of the chatters. Thank you very much. They need it, you know. It's like like this is the smallest channel, you know. It's growing, you know, and it's great that people have awareness and the ability to encourage each other and pat each other on the back.
And Charles, I want to thank you for your services. I seen what you said you do for a living, and I drove a truck too, so I know the spill. It's a hard life, so thank you for keeping shelves stocked and people fed. You know, I don't know what you haul, but regardless,
I'll pass on the positive thoughts towards Kid Fishing. He's immersed in the Xbox right now.
Yeah. Did you see that message that Mrs. Magpie wrote earlier?
I did.
Yeah.
I am very proud of him. I didn't even have to explain a lot. Before I was done, he put up the stop hand and told me his answer and gave me a personal message.
yes, Miss Magpie, it restored my faith a lot.
Skeeter.
Hey, Skeeter, how you doing?
Yo, Skeeter's in the house. Good evening, Skeeter.
Watch out for them dragonflies.
Yeah. You had to bring that name up.
A dragonfly, hey?
Dragonfly?
Never mind.
The bug that eats skeeters. It wasn't the one you were thinking. I'm not trying to traumatize you yet.
Is that what y'all call a big truck over there? The lorry?
Yeah.
Yeah, lorry. Yeah.
A
lorry is a big truck. Yep.
I actually grew up as a young lad during what we called the outlaw trucking era over here. You know, you might run 80 to 100 mile an hour so you can get to your destination. Take a chance of getting hit by the po-pos, you know, doing all the radaring and whatnot. But yeah, I remember doing straight runs from California all the way back to Missouri, you know, nonstop.
I remember crossing the Arizona desert. My dad always like, hey, you got to travel long miles. Get in with the truck. Just let them use that CB. Let them know you're going to ghost them a minute. They know it's way cooler. And 100 miles an hour down the freeway.
Pulling 80,000 plus pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can go coast to coast, border to border, and never hit a scale house.
I know how to get around them too out here. Not so much. Well, back east, I know how to get around a couple, but I try not to. I don't do that anymore.
Allegedly. I was in Mexico when all that went down.
I got proof I was on a fire. It was not me.
Right.
Call up my buddy and go, dude, add me to the pay list for today.
Wow, cool.
What'd you do? Just don't ask. It's a federal document. Add me to the pay list for the day. The boss will know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brilliant. Hey, just a heads up, lads. Yeah, my battery will be dying. I don't mind about my battery dying. You know, like, yeah, I've got a bit of a charge on my power pack, but you know, when I plug into the power pack and I start walking, it's gonna screw up the signal and performance.
Yeah.
Just as a heads up.
You look like you're in town, Steve.
I am, mate. Yeah, I am. I'm sat outside the church. I think I've been sat outside here since like 10 o'clock. Yeah, cool. For the 10 o'clock times. we've had a bit of an action. Yeah, there's a drunken, inebriated fellow across the road. Ambulance got called for him. He refused to get in the ambulance. He had a bit of an altercation with a few of the locals. Then, one guarda came for him, and then another two guarda guards came, sirens and lights, and yeah, and they've been up and down racing around the town for a while. Now they've driven off with him, but the guarda is still driving around in force. Yep.
They're probably not gonna mess with you. You've been in the same spot sitting there. If they were gonna do it, they'd have done it already.
Well, yep, this is it. Yeah, I'm one of those characters. Like they've got me on cameras. There's cameras all over this place. They've got me on camera. They see that I'm not bothering anybody. I'm just sat here talking to you guys on my phone. Like the dogs are resting. Yeah, they've got no reason to pester me. But at the same time, they don't like vagabonds. They don't like drifters and loafers or whatever they want to call us. Perro de Flota in Spain. But yeah, I've been all right so far. They did look at me, rolled their window down, and I said, "No, wrong person. You're looking for somebody with long hair, not me."
Yeah.
If you got a haircut.
Yeah, it just took me wig off.
Hey,
So
there's
420 somewhere. We've just passed the 420 mark.
Rona said 420 on Mountain Time. What is it?
Ronan's
Yep,
on
sure
420
is.
Mountain Time. Brilliant. Hey, and have you guys been chatting to MacGyver today? How's he going? How's he doing? Does anybody
I
know?
haven't seen him since he was over at your panel the other day.
I haven't
right.
seen him in a couple days.
I seen him on Don 316. I think it's Don 3.16 yesterday, last night. Yeah, I don't know if you know that channel.
I ended up doing like
I
a
was
almost
wondering.
8-hour stream yesterday.
I was wondering about him, but
Yeah.
no, I did a little half hour, 45 minutes of fire information, and then Z come in and we talked a little bit about what's going on with him, and then I ended it.
Right. I don't get to see Z and many people's of recent, and yeah, but my hearts and minds always with and thoughts are always with gamers. Yeah, I got a lot of respect and much love for Z.
I do too. He's just a little bum right now, but he'll pull through.
Cool.
Dude's got a big heart.
Yeah. And in all fairness, yeah, I am embarrassed, like the way he was responded to when he came to this chat, gamers, for why he don't come to this chat. It's like, yeah, very embarrassing. Those people that were insulting. Yeah, well, I'd love to be banging their heads together. Targeting good peoples with bullshit. I don't like it. And have you noticed, bro, how some peoples will latch on to hosts and chatters and stuff just because they're arguing with somebody else that comes to the chat. They'll worm their way in, and it's like
I've noticed. I've definitely noticed.
And these are one of the reasons why it's easier and like better and healthier. Just stick to small groups. Like do my own thing. And yeah.
That's why there's very few I go to a lot of channels. I jump up on panels, but lately I'm just so into this fire shit because I lucked out and they struck everywhere around me, but outside approximately a 2-mile area. But I've been so in the fires lately that I haven't been going to a lot of panels. I have a few of my friends I go see while I'm sitting here looking at fires and getting the info and checking on things. And basically I sort of stick to myself, but some people need to learn to keep other creators, actual creators, handles out of their mouths.
Yes, exactly. It's one thing referring to peoples, you know, like
Hey, Lee.
like for me, I could run off little poetries or little insinuendos that people would say, we know who Steve's talking about. You get me, yeah? But like to be naming people out and calling people out the way they do just for attention, and you know, like is not good.
No, it's not.
No,
And
no.
I hate it when you go check their channels out and they have nothing on their channels.
I had to give
Yeah.
some etiquette lessons last night to somebody. I mean,
Okay.
Hey Lee, how you doing?
Yes,
Mr.
some man.
Lee, good to see you.
Yeah, very good. Yep. Yep. So it's
Like
all
you-
learning process for peoples, you know, like yeah, you know,
Like
it's a
you
learning
said-
process.
Like you said yesterday, Steve, you know, Broke, when he did what he did the other day, that was only addressed to the one person. But everybody wanted to
Own it.
band with it and, you know, make it about themselves as well. And that wasn't the case. Not everybody in the chat, but majority.
Mhm.
You know, and that kind of goes with what you were just saying a while ago. You know, they loyal and they band together, and it's like, I understand different satire and different banter, you know, from different areas of the world. What we find might be a little offensive, you guys don't, because you guys aren't sensitized to that, that point, you know. And what we find funny or, you know, jokingly or whatever, you guys might not, or somebody
Exactly,
else
man.
may not, you know.
Yep. And this is
Then
one of the things that I enjoy because, you know, like understanding and trying to understand different cultures with the humors and standards. You know, I find that a lot more attractive.
You taught me something yesterday. Like I told him, Broke. I said, I think I asked him for the link or whatever, and I'd fill him in. Well, I was talking about filling him in on the info, you know, or whatever on something. And over there, filling him in, that means something totally different.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It means
Yeah.
you're gonna fight.
Oh.
You're
Give
gonna fill
me
him in. So Steve's thinking Chef's wanting to fight. Hold up.
I'll give you the
But
lowdown.
he knew he assumed or knew that I didn't know that that's what it meant over there. So he corrected me and let me know, and we had a joke about it. It was funny. But
And he was watching the whole time. That's funny.
yeah.
Yeah. I was watching.
I didn't have to say nothing hardly. I mentioned a couple of words and he already knew. He's like, "Yep, here, this is what happened." I was like, "Damn, yeah."
Yep. Yeah. I do have two eyes in my head. Although some people say, you know, like I've got 6 eyes on my head. You know, like I do only have 2.
Well,
Uh,
we all
the-
get around. I've seen some other people acting stupid in places.
Man, I'm responsible for acting stupid, you know. And yeah,
So
but
am
it's
I.
not all day every day. You know, it's not all day every day. I do know when to back away. I do know when to stand down or stand tall. You know, it's like yeah, I do know that.
Sorry to hear
Yeah.
that, Lee. Damn, I hope you get to feeling better.
Yeah, it's not nice having dentists messing around with the teeth, especially when they're brutal dentists as well. It's not nice.
Yeah.
Puts us off, you know. It puts us off using the.
That's okay, Ronan. I think a good majority are the same over there.
It's not the, you know, we don't think the Americans are slow. You know, it's like some people might do. But for me, you know, like Americans have got so many different cultures and nationalities and standards. You know, like you can't say Americans are this or that. Do you get me? Yeah? And you can't even say Americans are American. Do you get me? Yeah, because the native indigenous Americans, you know, like yeah, you know, but you know, like a lot of people are more Irish or Spanish or you know, like Portuguese. So for understanding that is a little bit of an insult saying the Americans are Americans. Yeah.
Oh yeah, especially to some of us.
Exactly. Yeah.
And one thing he kept saying was, "Well, aren't we supposed to call Americans Yanks? Aren't they
Nope.
Yanks?" And I'm like,
Nope.
I don't take offense to that. I don't even
I
consider
do.
that as a description of what an American is. Because
Mm,
I mean, it's a word.
Yes, is the word exactly. Everybody's an individual, do you know, yeah. And until you wear chapter badges or you know you've got your your label, you know, it's like we are individuals. You know,
What
you can
what
represent.
upset me was the fact that he was demanding something
Yeah,
like he was somebody,
yeah, yeah,
and he is nothing.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, but you know, also, yeah, in defense of that individual, you know, like because we don't want to be dragging names or insults into it, yeah. But like in some cultures that I've experienced, it is only polite to say hello to everybody, you know, whether you like them or not. You know, it's just all that bunny started. You know, it's like I do sitting here. I say hello to people. If they look at me, I say hello to them. You know.
Right.
Yep. I get that part too, but when you jump up on a stream and you're still talking to the host, the creator of said stream, and you haven't even got done saying to them, and they're already saying, "Well, you have to say hi to me too." Well, no, I don't have to. Out of courtesy, I should, but I don't have to.
Yeah, yeah. This is it. Yeah, and then to be demanding is like, yeah, it's the same. You know, it's like it's more rude. You know, like yeah, and
I
especially like he's not the host. If it's not the host, then they're demanding. You get me? You know, it's like whoa, yeah. Yeah.
When I came up a while ago, I said hi to you. I didn't say hi to he came up.
Mm, mm. But you see in a lot of these chats, you know, like you see people are there to meet their friends. You know, they're not there for the host. They're there to meet their friends. They're there to, you know, say hello to everybody in the chat, hello to everybody on panel,
Right.
and they don't really give a shite about the host. In a lot of what I've seen, I don't know if you can relate to that or if you've
Oh, yeah.
seen that.
Oh, I've seen that.
Yeah.
What's that? The newspaper delivery guy or the
Milkman.
milkman?
What just beeped?
Yeah.
People, no, people leaving the bar. Yeah, they're
Oh,
like, thank you for the beer tonight. It was nice and cold. Thank you for the company. So they beat.
Steve is not slow. I guarantee that.
Yeah, do you want to race? I'll show you how slow I am.
Right? Hey,
Joey
Kelly.
Bowie, how you doing?
Kelly, very lovely.
Good to see you. Been a while.
Mhm.
I think last time I seen Kelly Belly was over at I think it was Z's channel. Somebody started timing her out, removing her comments.
Oh, well, that's not fair. Like Kelly's one of these lovely peoples that comes in and loves everybody. So I
Yeah,
can't see why her comments would be getting deleted. But then you
Rogue
see
Mod.
this, right? I'm roboting, am I?
No, there's a
No, he said
Rogue Mod.
Oh,
rogue
rogue mods.
mods.
Yeah, rogue mods. Yeah, it sounds like roboting.
Yeah, yeah.
But you know what happens also? Yeah, I've seen people timing people out just so. Yeah, there's that suspense that there's a rogue mod, and then everybody loses their spanners, or you know, it creates the drama within the panel, and it's a distraction, and it's like ha ha ha, ha. You know, it's like nah, I don't like that. And then there's other people that will be timing people out just so everybody gets spannered up. You know, it's like right. You know, everybody's getting spannered up in this chat, and that's one of the things that encouraged me to spanner everybody up. Is the fact that you know, like, yeah, it prevents it prevents the road mods from doing what they're doing.
Yeah,
Oh, well, I got that thing turned on, and I have people that help me watch the chat. They tell me I know when somebody's timed out. I look at what they got timed out for, and if I don't like it, they lose their rent, so they can't time anybody out.
Yep, yep. And that's something that I've been aware of. There's some people that have removed their spanners and they don't come back, because they recognize that they've been busted. And then it doesn't give us the opportunity to mention them, like, cause, they've been cleaned out, cleaned up and cleaned out.
Yeah, I remember seeing it saying that she was hidden, and I was like, that ain't happening. So I went back and fixed it, and then the host, he went to his studio and found that person and removed their spanner. And
Wow, Kelly, you make me happy reading that news. You make me happy. It's something that I didn't want to talk about because it's, personal to yourself. And, people talk about what they need to talk about. And, yeah, for me, I'm happy for you, Kelly, as much as I can be happy for you. And I wish you safety and happiness. Everybody deserve it.
that's right.
Right, right, right. Without going into too much, like Kelly was in an uncomfortable situation, and yeah, yeah, very isolating, very
Life's too short to be like that.
too short. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And when you're in situations like that, it's very difficult to know which direction you can go, or where the help's at. So for me, if Kelly's after helping herself and sorting things out, like, happy days. Yeah, happy days. Mm, It's hard.
Yeah, I put on almost an 8-hour live stream last night.
All right.
I ain't done one of them in a while.
All right.
Oh,
Okay.
I can relate, Kelly. I've witnessed it.
Yeah, yeah. My father was the same, Kelly. My father taught me the same, and yeah, not nice, not nice. If
Hey,
you're
bare
at
bones.
bare
Hey, man,
bones,
it's good to see it.
always. And this is it for
Uh,
support. If for moral support, we are here. And I know that there's people in Canada's and America's, and if they could get you, Kelly, to help you, I know they would. And from this channel, there are genuine people. They're there for people, and we do put ourselves out for other people.
Is she stateside or is she in Canada?
I believe Canada. If my memory serves me correctly.
our neighbors to the north. Ghost
And you know what?
Recon Wildlands. I haven't seen that one.
You'll gain
That
all
message
that back.
that message is highlighted, that is for everybody that comes to this chat. Do you get me, yeah? That is for everybody. Ms. Magpie don't speak for herself. Do you get me, yeah? This message is highlighted, you know?
Okay. Ship. Right on. Yep. You got your whole life. Magpie's right.
Wow.
Do what's right by you and the kids. Let everything else fall where it falls and build up where it builds up.
And Kelly, you're never alone on this planet. There's 8 billion people on this planet, yeah? You're not alone. Even your friends and family, were pushed away. They're only a side. Yeah, a lot of those friends and family will still be there for you when you're in need. Yeah, when you're able, when you're free from the darknesses, then these people are able to contact you and see that you're yeah, they're there for you. Promise you. Don't think that you're on your own ever.
Well, and I can say this: if a controlling X is the one that pushed them away, and he's got, and that controlling X is gone, make contact with those
Yes.
people he pushed away. Let them
Yeah.
know he's down the road, and you will not believe what happens. And it won't
Right.
be bad.
Exactly. Exactly. Oh, that's quite nice. Well said. Well said, Broke Fishing. Well said. And that's the reality we all need to take on. Yeah, that is a reality we all need to take on. You know, like people are in situations that they haven't created themselves, but for friends or family, you know, for, you know, loved ones and situations, you know. Oh, I brought the wrong lead out. Oh,
I will be right back.
And don't post where you're at on the book. Say you're 1,000 miles in the opposite direction.
yeah. yeah. Yeah.
Oh, what a day here. The smoke's finally lifting. Thank God. Got a breeze, but the smoke's gone. You getting lightning, Bare Bones? I hadn't even checked that today. Thanks for reminding me.
What's that? It's storming where Bare Bones is at, is it?
I guess so. Oh, California's got lightning.
Right. Wow.
That's south of me about 200 miles.
California, only two, what did you say? 2,000 miles?
200 miles.
200.
As
Wow. Okay.
in a straight line, not by highways.
Right, right, right. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Yep. That's not, wow. All right.
Oh, on the screen, yeah, my background. That was a very, very good shot taken on I looked at the data. It was an actual picture. It's not AI. It was around a fire, and it was taken on a delay. You could say. I can't remember the exact settings, but it was pretty cool. But thanks for reminding me to check my lightning tracker.
Mhm.
I get tunnel vision sometimes.
Welcome to Earth. Yep. So is anybody going live, or is anybody live now where we can send people's?
Uh, the only one I know live is my fire friend Catherine.
Right, right.
That's the only one I've seen live here in a little bit is Catherine.
Okay, okay.
I could do a quick check out of what I'm. No, it's Catherine. It's you. Joe's up, but she doesn't stay up long, and she's just talking about some Northwoods Press is live.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I like Northwood Press and Mountain Girl, you know, but there's that BBA that over there, and I don't agree with him. And so for me, it's like because I see people like that socializing there, I'm not interested. You know.
Yeah, I've had no problem with all them, so they treated me. It's totally different for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
They
yeah,
don't go after. They don't go after me per se.
yeah, yeah. I know if I started commenting when he's on the panel, you know, like you know, like I'll be experiencing the same as I did when I first came to the tube, you know. And for me, I can't feed that person, you
Yeah,
know.
why feed that wolf?
You get me, yeah. So unfortunately, there's a lot of channels like that. That you know, like I just, yeah, out of respects, I just won't go there. You know, I don't want to bring upsets to the other people's channels.
Yep, I get you.
But he's not the sort of fella to come to my channel so I can get it off my chest with him personally. and he's not a host that I go to his channel anymore. You know, 'cause so many attempts to go to his channel, and the way he manipulated for me, I can't. Yeah.
I get it.
If my mate owned a restaurant, do you get me? Yeah, and he was serving undesirable peoples, you know, I wouldn't go there. You know. And back in the day when I recognized pot dealers, if they were serving up things I didn't agree with, I wouldn't buy buying off of them either. You know, I put into practice what I, you know, on the tube, how I live my life.
Oh, you don't mind if I drop Catherine's link, do you?
Please do, mate. Please do. Get the links shared. You know, if yeah, anything of interest, you know, and encouraging, get it shared. Yeah.
Yeah, Catherine does a really good stream. She puts a lot of effort into what she does. There's a bunch of us that actually recommend her that do the same thing. She's live. I won't be going live about fires. Tell her it's a broke fishing mirror raid.
Oh yeah. Right.
She does a lot. Me and Ron, emergency management, Tyler. There's like 4 of us that send people to her panel when she's live.
Mhm.
You can
But
literally ask her about fires, and she will talk to you about it.
all right. So just before I get cut off, why not? Yep. I just let you know I sat at the church there, and one person, a couple drove past. They stopped at the traffic lights, and they gave me €1. But wow, there's that noisy tramp. There's that. Wow, wow, that's sad. The fella that brought the guardia into town today, he's there, KO'd on the floor again. Poor fella. So yeah, and thank you, Broke Fishing. I'm not sure who the King Charles. Thank you for your supports this evening. Thank all the chatters. I think I've got about 9% battery left, so I wanted to say that before. It's been a very beautiful evening. Before I get cut off.
Steve, thank you for allowing me to teach kid fishing a lesson in life. Or at least check if the lesson he learned was learned.
Yeah. Wow. You know, education and, you know, like setting morals and, you know, setting standards is like, is priceless, mate. You know, but at the same time, it's like, yeah. You know, wow. There's millionaires out in the world. Do you get me? You know, and yeah, it's funny how those peoples avoid. Do you get me? You know, and people like us. You know, like none of us got anything. You know, like yeah, it's like 100% secure futures. So you know, it's like yeah, I thank you deeply, sincerely. Yeah, gone. You know, I'm stuck for words. But yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about it, Steve. It's my pleasure. It was Kid Fishing's pleasure, and it made me more proud of him than ever that he actually listened to what mom and dad told him. You know, so thank you for allowing us to help you.
But
And
you know, there's an extra lesson in life, you know, because like there's people that are genuine, and there's people that are out for you know, like for the cheating. So for me, I thank you sincerely for seeing me as a genuine person. You know, yeah, it's compliments.
Yep. All right. Good night, Kelly Belly. Good to
Remember,
see you
everybody
again.
loves you. Yep.
Good night, Magpie. We'll see you later.
Hey, Steve, it's good to see that you're doing well, bro. And keep your chin up over there in Spain, and we'll see you around.
For sure.
Get your ass charged up.
For sure. Yep. I'll get home in about 20 minutes and put me put my phone on charge, and probably will be chatting again tomorrow. You know, for sure.
Yep. If you're awake later and you see one of us around live, feel free to stop in. You're always welcome.
All right, will, mate, for sure. But, you know, like, yeah.
I think
at the
Jay
moment, I need to
think-
get more settled with the charging of my batteries. You know, like, yeah, I haven't got electricity, so, you know, it's like, yeah, I might be a bit distant, but I'm still there.
I think Jay Blues will be live too later. Not sure.
He was talking about it. He wasn't sure, but Blues is thinking of going up later. South side. Yep.
It's a beautiful channel as well. Music orientated for peoples. You know, like, yeah, beautiful peoples.
And he's chill. He's really chill.
Did you get me? Yeah.
Yeah, I had him and Dr. Nick over at my panel last night for a while.
Nice, nice.
I mean, broke does make him laugh at times, but that's a good thing, right?
Yeah. Sunshine and laughter are some of the best medicines on this planet, known to man. So, yeah, laughter is good. Right. To make people laugh is brilliant. It's priceless. Mm.
But I appreciate letting me come up and hang out for a little bit.
Lads,
Happy that-
romantic.
Yeah,
I appreciate you coming to panels and encouraging.
I think you got somebody in the basement.
Oh. Nope.
No?
Nope. There's a message.
Says Steve Kelly Belly.
Kelly Belly, was you in the backstage basement?
And we were just too not noticing.
How is that possible? 12:53, and yet my clock says 12:52.
Right.
Yeah, mine too. I don't get it.
Yeah. Kelly is in the back chat. She is there now.
There she is.
Kelly. How you doing?
Looks like she's loading a bong.
Maybe I am.
Yep.
Or a hookah.
And
Nice.
you're not in the base. You're not in the laundry room anymore, Kelly.
Yeah, I am. Don't worry, I'm in
Okay.
there. If I wasn't, there would be kids jumping all over me.
Right. Okay. So you haven't moved. You're in the same place then, yeah?
Well, I only smoke in here. That's about it. I
Yeah.
do laundry.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to go make some tacos, bro. You know how to get in touch with me if you want to holler.
Yep.
Steve, good to see you as always. Miss Kelly, glad you're doing well.
Hey,
For
Keep
now.
your chin up. You're doing good. You're doing good.
Well, thank you. I try.
We got faith.
oh, Jim Bob. Night, John Boy. Night, Mary Ellen. Night,
Lee,
Jim
good to
Bob.
see you.
Good night, everyone.
I might throw one together to see what is it, 6 my time almost. It'd be probably around 7:30, 8 o'clock if I do. Central time. So
Yeah, I gotta keep my eye on what this storm's doing for a little bit. So I'll be over, but
might do a pre-show before Jay Blues or something.
a pre-J Blues show.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes Steve.
Good night,
So,
John Boy.
I don't know if Steve's actually dropped off because it died or
He
if-
probably did.
yeah, which if we just all drop off here in a minute, it'll end the stream for him. No, yep, there went Kelly,
Okay, good night.
or there went Chef. Well, good to
No,
see you,
I'm-
Kelly, and glad to hear you're doing semi okay. And
For now,
yeah,
but I will keep you guys updated.
You ever need to talk, my Discord links in the description of almost all my videos. And just hit it, jump in the Discord, use Kelly Belly, and I'll know it's you and we can talk.
Okay, well, I don't know if you have Lee or any of them on Discord. I have them as friends. Maybe they can send it. But
I don't I know I got Chef in there. It's hard to say who's all there. Most people don't listen when I go, hey.
yeah. But hey, I gotta go. Kids are screaming. Have a good one,
Yep.
everyone.
All right. I'll talk to you later and goodbye, chat. We'll talk to you
Bye.
later. Fact notification, and we'll talk to you later. Steve was down on batteries. He's probably out for a little while. Let him get home and charge up, and he might come back up. Either way, you have a good night. Steve said I could drop this for you. Go over and check out the fire stream from Catherine's World. She's covering fires on the West Coast. And y'all have a good night. Bye.